Thank you, Mary, for that warm introduction. I too would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians, the owners of the land upon which we gather, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and welcome all our First Nations here tonight who are joining us for the evening dinner. And also thank you to Uncle Shane Charles. What a powerhouse, a great advocate for reconciliation, for understanding, and thank you for making us feel welcome in your home. We truly felt that. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you with the Islamic greeting of Salamu Alaikum, peace be upon you all, and Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you for joining us on a very important time for the Muslim community and at one of AIS's most important annual events. I too would like to acknowledge and welcome our keynote speaker, the guest of honour, the Governor of Victoria, Her Excellency Professor, the Honourable Margaret Gardner AC, as we look forward to hearing from you shortly. I'd also like to thank our co-hosts, the Minister, Ingrid Stitt, and John Pursuto, Leader of the Opposition and Shadow Multicultural Affairs Minister, for your ongoing support in this important program. And also to all our other dignitaries, and I won't go through all the names, just for the sake of time, from our federal and state parliamentarians. There's a great number of you here. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. To the many members of the judiciary, all those legal practitioners, consular corps, people from public service, law enforcement agencies, media, academia, NGOs, sports, arts, entertainment, business, community and religious groups, welcome one and all. And thank you, Mary, for accepting to be our MC tonight. I really appreciate that. The Victorian Parliament Iftar dinner, like I said, is one of our most important special dinners. And it is very important to see how this program, which started back in the year 2002, has come a long way. And tonight is our 23rd annual Iftar dinner and our 18th Victorian Parliament Iftar dinner, which we have been co-hosting with our parliamentarians. And we are also looking to host some 22 home Iftar dinners. So I'm hoping that some of the Muslims that are on your table would extend an invitation. So please join us in one of these home gatherings because they are truly a warm, cosy environment and a unique experience. As mentioned, it is under challenging times that we are gathering, but it is more important now than ever to come together. We have seen the impact that global events have with our social cohesion. An attack that took place on October 7, which resulted in deaths and hostages being taken from loved ones, was designated to provoke a response. And the response was swift and devastating, with tens of thousands killed and many more injured, homeless and risk facing starvation. As we have seen in the past, conflict impacts and ruins the lives of the innocent. They are the ones who get caught up in other people's disputes. They are the real victims here. They have and are paying the price for other people's actions. The conflict in the Middle East has also given rise to hate and dehumanisation. To counter this here in Australia, we should aim to uphold the principles of our common humanity. Principles like respect and acceptance, words that you've heard already. We should afford each other the human dignity. Ultimately, each one of us want to be treated with respect and be treated fairly, feel safe in our homes, live in a society that upholds justice, rule of law and has equality, be given an opportunity to live our dreams to the fullest potential, and to be buoyed with hope and optimism. We want this for our loved ones and our future generations. These are our basic human needs which lay the foundation for a strong and resilient society, something that is precious in the modern era and deserves to be protected. As we approach the festive period for the Abrahamic traditions, it is a reminder that these three streams, which promote peaceful coexistence, are going to have a sombre period to mark the festive occasion. It is important for faith and community leaders to remain firm and treat everyone with dignity and respect that was outlined before. They must exemplify strong leadership and refuse to get caught in the rhetoric that dismisses the other's humanness and right to have their say. As difficult as it is to go against the grain within our communities, there will come a time when we need to face each other, heal each other's wounds, restore hope in each other's worlds, and work together to withstand the divisive forces that will continue to gnaw away at us. It requires determination, commitment, and unwilling resolve to stand up and say that this person is my brother and sister in humanity. I'm responsible for their life and will protect their life with mine. This may sound bizarre and utopic, but Islam teaches Muslims about the universality of humanity, something that I'm acutely aware of and working towards because I still believe in humanity. I remain hopeful that when we are able to come together in larger numbers, we make a vow to never let our friendship be strained again and that we work to build a better future for our children. Upon preparing for the resources for tonight, I reflected on the timeless maxim that Yunus Emre remarked, a Sufi mystic who lived several centuries ago, who said, "Love the creation for the sake of the Creator." The word creation here is emphasizing other humans. So for me, rekindling the fundamental emotion of love towards one another is my basic duty as the creation from the Creator, so that when I look at you, I can say, when you are in pain, I too am in pain. When you are hungry, I too am hungry. And when you are content, I too am content. A similar sentiment by Fethullah Gulen, a contemporary Muslim scholar who's been a source of inspiration for me and many in the Muslim community, who says, "Let there be a seat in your heart for everyone, for you do not know how that person will profoundly impact you." Once again, I thank you for your attendance. I wish this period of holy days and nights, as Easter and Passover in particular are also imminent, open the doors of mercy for all of us. I also want to say thank you and pay tribute to our sponsors, our primary sponsor, Selimia Foundation, and there are many of you here tonight. Thank you for your ongoing support. Able Publishing, Parker Lawyers, National Australia Bank, Melbourne ISP, Gözdemek King, and Fountain Bookshop. I also would like to acknowledge the AAS Advisory Board members for their ongoing support and counselling and their fine wisdom, and also the AAS executive team for your dynamism and passion and for trying to make things better, particularly in times like these. Thank you again for joining us tonight. I greet you all with the deepest respect. Ramadan Mubarak to you all. Thank you.